Yeah.
Okay. So I have Peggy and Christine, and then Angela, I haven't heard from if she's going to be here tonight or not. Linda is not going to be here. Jamie is coming, and Sherry, I'm not sure. But at least I figured out how, I think I'm recording. Yes, I am. Now, we're going to be doing, before you guys can get ready to, I mean, you guys could scrapbook all along, you know that, right? Okay. But I thought what I would do is show you guys that's yours. I thought I'd show you guys a technique. And Dennis, did I drop? It's a metal thing, and it looks like this. So I have 4 of these, and one's missing. So what we're gonna do is learn how to do shaker. Oh, there it is. Oh. We're gonna do shakers. You guys ever seen a shaker or use? Okay.
I haven't made
So,
one, but
I happen to have the round one. It comes in star. There's another round one that right up here, it'll have a little thing that says happy birthday. You saw that one too, right? Okay, then it comes in stars. I'm not sure why they gave us this. I guess you can like stamp it on some shiny stuff, and if you don't have any sequins and stuff, I guess. I was hoping that my what's it called? That static pouch. It didn't come today, so I'll probably get it tomorrow. But what it does, I do have my glitter. Got a glitter. There's a thing you can wipe the extra glitter off because you don't have glitter sticks all over. So I have a glitter rag. It's probably in my drawer. But, oh, I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I've got to learn to get to bed earlier. Anyway, I'm trying to get a static thing because what will happen, especially when you're got the glue on there too, you got to watch out for that. And my tweezers. Sorry, I thought I was totally ready tonight. Anyway, the little sequins, they stick to this stuff, and it is a mess when you're trying to put it, put the thing around it like the foam tape that makes it pop up so you can have the, okay, so I guess I'll log on when they're here. There's 3 of us. There should be 4. 5, 4. There might be. So I know one can't come. The other one I haven't heard from. And unless she told me last week and I just forgot. Okay. So while you guys are scrapping, I'm going to show you how to do this. This one I already have done. I did it on my hologram paper because I think it'd be really pretty. Like it kind of mirrors and shows a little more color. So, and that's in the book. I think if it isn't in the little blue book, it should be in the big one, the core catalog. So I'm going to dip down here and get my handy dandy big shot. I bet you the close to my heart one is probably much smaller. I don't know. Let me see if somebody. Okay. So what I am going to do is I'm going to take a piece of paper, cardstock paper, or in this case, my holographic paper. See how it changes color? And then I also have, where'd the blue one go? I have, it comes in like dreamy. I think this might be sunset or sunrise, but it has oasis. This one is oasis. And then there's one called dreamy. It comes up with the lavender, you know, the purple and the, you know, I'm gonna set my clock so we don't go past, I don't know if they're gonna cut me off or what. What time is it right now? 7:15. So I should have 20 minutes, right? Can you tell I'm kind of stalling because I know Jamie really wanted to hear this. And so I'm kind of, and I see that Peggy and her daughter are still trying to get ready. So I guess nobody's in a big hurry. It's just the Zoom. I was going to go and buy the package, but for some reason I didn't get to it. Okay. So if you guys want to make a shaker, you take this is your cutting, your die cut, and it also embosses. We'll do the embossing one another time. I'll just try and keep throwing some techniques in. So you guys could scrapbook while you're going, while you're there, and then I'll just throw in stuff here and there, okay? So we'll do these little clubs. So on this, I'm going to put it face up. Then I'm going to take the 2 dies that make the circle. And where'd the other one go? There it is. I don't know if you've ever seen these thin die cuts, but right here. Oh, Peggy, you don't have your microphone on, I guess. Did you want it on? Peggy? Can you hear me okay? Christine, can you hear me okay? Yeah, you can hear me. Okay, so it's just Peggy's and she doesn't have her microphone on. There you go. Okay, so these, but you can hear me, right, Peggy? Okay, so I'm gonna put the die cuts on the paper face down because they got a little ridge right here, and that ridge is gonna, when it gets the pressure from the die cut machine, it's going to cut it, but you gotta have that down, okay? And then, so you just have to rank it through and okay. So you kind of make a sandwich with this die cut. You have to, now I lost Peggy's picture, her video. So with the die cut, you make a sandwich with your platform and your do not cut plate and your cut plate. And then some instances like this one, I had to put an extra little wedge in there. And sometimes you could just put a couple of, you don't have one, you could put a couple of pieces of cardstock. So I'm gonna run this through, and why isn't it running? You don't want to force it. It should go on its own. Oh, it helps if you turn it the right way, right? So if it doesn't go through, then you got it, and it's best if you go slowly on it. And then just to make sure, have you got one of these yet, Christine?
I got one. I haven't used it yet.
Oh, okay. And then you go back through the other way, just to make sure that it cuts all the way through. And then.
So do you have to use it on cardstock, thicker paper, or can you use it on just paper?
I think you could use it on paper. In fact, some of them will even let you do it on material. Did you know that? Yeah. Okay, so I take these off. I'm going to put them on my little magnetic thing so I don't lose them. And then it will cut out. And I'm not sure what this little inside doohick is. I haven't used it yet. Probably the same thing as the other. But I have these 2 pieces, just like I showed you before. Oh, did I lose her? don't know if I should go on or not, because I guess you'll want to see it. I might have to do this again, or they could watch the video recording. But so what you do is when you buy the kit, or not the kit, you get the tabs. You'd have to buy those separate. And then you buy the acetate, which is the little plastic windows, and then these little foam glue things, and they're circles. So once you put the outside circle on, the middle is like this. It has, I've already used it, as you can tell. It comes out. I'm just using the round part around here. So these I can use on any project I have. See, so, that comes in handy.
Yeah.
Okay, so, and this is the tricky part, because you got to make sure that it is totally free of fingerprints. Mine kind of has some scratches in it. I'm not sure why. But then you just kind of pull this off of here. Yeah. Okay, so what I did is I took this back part off a little, and then I'm just going to push it through my fingers until I pull it off like this. And like I said, it will leave some spare there. Could always use some of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to put that on the bottom thing and make sure I get it pretty straight. If you don't, it's a pain. Plus, if you get it off of there, it won't seal very well. Then you'll have sequins all over the place. You'll look like My Pretty Pony or some kind of little unicorn or something. Okay. So that's all ready to go. I don't think I got it quite on there right, but that's okay. Out in TV land right now. Okay, so then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the acetate over it. And she showed me a trick. If you get one of these little sponge things, I don't know if you know what they are, but they erase the adhesive on your, I got some glue dots all over my project today. And if you kind of go like this, it'll erase the glue, the excess glue. So it's kind of made out of some kind of rubber. Here comes Peggy. Hi, we got you now. Hello.
Hi, better. I can hear you now.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's much better.
So here I was just chatting to myself and Christine, huh?
Yeah.
All righty. So
just a second. I want to introduce you to my daughter, Becca. Becca, this is Manza. Is it Christine?
And Christine's up there in the corner. And I'm Romanza. I'm married to Dennis. I guess you know that.
Yeah.
So
This is Naomi.
Oh, Naomi, did you say?
Naomi.
She's got my favorite T-shirt on. I love my cousins.
All right.
So what I showed her, when you guys weren't here, because I didn't know if they were coming back, and
That's okay.
we're gonna have a little break here. But do you guys have one of the die cutting machines? Have you ever heard of them?
I have a Cricut cut, but it's a little bit different than die
What
cut.
is it? A Cuttlebug?
Cricut?
Yeah.
Cricut.
Cricut. Oh, this one, I think that one, it's a die cut machine too, but this one actually takes these kind of dies, the metal dies. Okay. So if you want to make a shaker card, you're going to want to buy, and this comes in stars, hearts, circles, and there's another circle one that says happy birthday right here. And that's what we have. So this comes that way. And then the other thing comes in a little plastic bag, but I took mine off. The glue. I just showed her. It comes like this in a round disc thing. But what it is I just need the top because I need to put the acetate on here, which is like a little plastic window. Okay, but this is foam tape so that it sticks up a little bit so that you put the acetate on it. I'm going to show you in just a sec on that. And then you put the little sequins here. There's something that I ordered that I didn't have last time I made this. It's called a, what is it called? Static pouch, anti-static pouch. You'll probably want one because I was going bonkers when I made this around Halloween because everything kept, like the sequins stick to everything. They'd stick to my fingers. They'd stick to the tape. You know, it was just horrible. So, anyway, so what you would do on the die cut is, like I showed Christine, you want to put your paper on there upside, you know, right side up. Your little thin cuts are going to have like a ridge right here, a metal ridge, and you're going to put that like down. The ridge has to be down so it will cut through the paper. Then, and you make a sandwich. If you ever get one of these, you could get them on, we have them, right, for about $100. They're just a die cut and emboss. You can emboss with it. Have you embossed yet? Okay. But you could do embossing and stuff. Let's see. So you make a sandwich, you got to put the platform in all the time. And then depending on what you're doing, if you're embossing or if you have a thicker, these are die cuts or thin cuts. These die cuts are thin cuts. So they go in, it's kind of hard. I have to put the platform on. Then you have a little plastic thing that's called a do not cut plate. And then you have your cut plate. And I think I've got mine upside down. I have my do not cut plate on the bottom, and then the cut plate goes on the bottom, actually. Sure. So then you put that in there, and then the way you do this is you're gonna crank it. And if you have to force it in, then there's a problem. Don't force it. So just take off one of the layers that you have, one of the parts of the sandwich, and you just kind of guide it in and keep cranking it. And then you kind of do it kind of slow. Then when you get all the way over to the end, to make sure you've cut it good, you're going to send it back through. Okay. And that will cut your paper. Now we're on the part where I put the, I'm going to put this down. It's got tape all over it because some of those things, you got to tape them down. They'll go all over the place. So now I've got the sticky thing on, and I'm going to put the acetate on. So here's a little trick I just learned the other day. Your acetate, which is a thin little piece of plastic, like for a window, you're going to have to take that off. So if you take this little rubber thing, and I started showing Christine about it, but it's like a little rubber thing that you use for adhesive. If you get adhesive, like some kind of glue, sticky glue on your, you know, on your project, you could just use this little thing and just rub it against it, and it rubs, it takes the glue off. But in this case, I'm going to remove the film on the outside, and you can just kind of go like this, and if it doesn't come up, then you know you got it backwards, upside down, and you just kind of do that until a little piece will come off. Wonder if I've already got this one off. Nope, there it is. It's on the other side. This takes a minute. Ink. Heck. I know I saw it coming off. Let me try another one. Just in case. Other people, everybody has their own way of doing it. This is just one way I learned the other day. I think some people will, yep, there we go. So did you see what I did? I just kept rubbing with this little rubber thing And then I got this acetate part right here. Okay, little piece that I can pull right off of there any minute now. Okay, so see, now it's comes clear. Now, I don't know, maybe I should have pulled off the sticky first. I because now I got to put that down. But you pulled on that on the foam tape is stuck onto the plastic onto my paper, but I have to remove this little doohick first. Then I take my little window here and I'm going to place it very carefully on here because I'm telling you, it's starting to stick already, man. And you got it'll stick, and if you don't have it on there right, oh boy. Once you get the hang of it, though, it shouldn't be too hard. Okay. So anyway, you know what? Manza's a dummy. Manza forgot to put the pretty stuff on the inside. So before you stick it down and do like me, because you will ruin it, you want to put in, it just gives you a little lip when you use this. You want to put in some pretty sparklies, and you can get glitter, you can get beads, you can get little, I got little plastic hearts, different things, and you just put them in here. Okay. And then you, I don't know why I did with my tweezers, so excuse my, this one I'm not going to give to anybody, but it probably wouldn't be very sanitary if I spit on my finger, right? And then with all this COVID going on. This one's just a test.
You're
Okay.
the only one. It doesn't matter about the germs.
I know. You know what's funny though? The lady, her name's Stacy, and she's at Scrapbooking Made Simple. And she was showing us this one time on how, you know, she was doing that. And I guess somebody turned her in. And I'm like, oh, she's just showing us an example.
And you're by yourself.
It was one of her viewers. So did you see? This thing is so crazy because it,
I wish we could just put her up.
I just accidentally dropped it in it. Once you have the anti-static thing, no, it'll work.
Yeah. Huh.
Okay, so you put those little sparklies. Naomi would love it. You put little beads, you can put sequins, and we sell those. And I'll give you a little tip. I went to Walmart the other night, and I think for like $2 or $3, they had a whole. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colors. I got this for $1, just the outside.
Oh yeah.
Is to beads and whatnot. But then after I found that, then I found the sequins for like $2 or $3, and I just separated them. So I got pink in one, blue in one, gold, silver. You know what I'm saying?
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So now here comes the tricky part. You have to go around and put the, because see, I got the shaker part, but look how ugly it looks. You know what I mean? Because there's, you can see the sticky stuff all over.
Yeah.
I didn't put on very good. So now you have to go around and you can either use the foam things that came off of this, or you can, you know, buy the roll of foam tape, which I do have. I'm just, okay. So I am going to put that here. And you, with the roll, you can just, you know, go around with it. You'd have to, you want to get it on there as secure. I've only put 2 on there just so that I can show it and be fast about it. And because the tape's sticking to me. But then you put that around this part, and it just kind of finishes it off. Okay. Like I said, I'm just gonna put that. So you see, I don't know, I've got the line on there. So
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And then it's so cute because, well, I didn't have it stuck down, but anyway, yeah, you can shake it. I might do another one just because I screwed up so badly on this one. So, all right, let me stop recording on this one, and I'm gonna try a better way. How's that? Let's see. See if I can find the sparkly.
Get out of there.
Okay. All right, let's get this one. You guys have any questions thus far?
No.
Okay.